Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to embark on a journey to uncover the principles of success, distilled from the profound teachings of one of the greatest minds in personal development, Jim Rohn. Now, I'm not here to sugarcoat the process or promise you an easy road. Success is not something handed to you on a silver platter. It's a relentless, disciplined pursuit of excellence. And that's precisely what we're going to dissect today. Let's dive deeper into two keynotes that lay the foundation for long-term success. These are not just abstract ideas or fleeting concepts, they are practical, enduring principles that can significantly shape your journey. The first of these core principles is the power of personal responsibility. In the fast-paced world we live in, it's easy to fall into the trap of blaming circumstances for our lack of progress. We can point fingers at our upbringing, the economy, the government, or anyone else who seems to bear responsibility for the challenges we face. It's not difficult to find external factors to justify our failures or the reasons why our dreams haven't been realized. But when we do that, we surrender our control over our lives. Jim Rohn powerfully states, "Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better." This is not just a call to improvement, it's a call to own your life, your decisions, and your outcomes. The idea that your circumstances shape your future is only half the story. The other half lies in how you respond to them. The powerful realization is this: you are the architect of your fate. Success doesn't belong to those who are waiting for the world to change in their favor. It belongs to those who recognize that the key to changing their world lies within them. The decisions you make today will determine the reality you live tomorrow. Every setback, every challenge, every difficult moment can be viewed either as a hurdle or as an opportunity to grow. But this requires shifting your mindset from a reactive one to a proactive one, acknowledging that how you respond to circumstances is far more important than the circumstances themselves. Personal responsibility requires brutal honesty. It's easy to blame others or make excuses for why things aren't working out. But what happens when you ask yourself the hard question, what role did I play in this situation? The moment you stop looking outward for explanations and start looking inward, you empower yourself, you take control of your destiny, realizing that no one can prevent you from pursuing the life you want, except for you. Now, let's take a closer look at the second principle, the distinction between discipline and motivation. Motivation is a powerful force, but it is fleeting. It's that burst of energy you feel when you first embark on a new project or set a new goal. Motivation gives you the initial push, the excitement to begin. But here's the truth: motivation does not last. It wanes. It diminishes when the novelty of the task fades, when obstacles appear, or when you're faced with discomfort. So relying solely on motivation is a recipe for failure. Discipline, on the other hand, is the foundation upon which success is built. Jim Rohn said, "We must all suffer one of two things, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret." This quote speaks volumes about the cost of success and the price of failure. The reality is, no matter what path you take, there will be pain involved. But the pain of discipline is far less damaging than the pain of regret. Discipline is not glamorous. It's not about the big, flashy moments of success. It's about what happens in the quiet, solitary moments when no one is watching. It's about getting up when you're tired, sticking to your plan when distractions arise, and continuing to move forward even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is the ability to stay the course, to keep working, even when your motivation is run dry. Discipline also gives you the ability to delay gratification, a crucial skill for anyone who wishes to achieve anything of significance. In the short term, it's easy to give in to temptation, to choose instant pleasure over long-term gain. But this is the very reason many people fail to reach their potential. They trade what they want most for what they want now. Think about it: every time you push through discomfort and stay disciplined, you are investing in your future. When you choose to do what's difficult rather than what's easy, you're building the muscle of perseverance. And over time, that muscle will make you stronger, more capable, and more likely to achieve your goals. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't is often not talent, luck, or circumstances. It's the willingness to stay disciplined when the going gets tough. Motivation might get you started, but discipline is what will carry you through the inevitable obstacles that arise. It's the quiet, often unseen work that results in long-term success. When you can cultivate the ability to be disciplined, to make the right choices even when they are hard, and to stick to your goals even when distractions tempt you to quit, that's when you start building the foundation for lasting achievement. Success then becomes less about bursts of enthusiasm and more about steady, consistent action. And in that consistency, you will find the true power of discipline. So reflect on these principles: personal responsibility and discipline. They are the bedrock upon which every meaningful achievement rests. If you can take ownership of your actions and commit to the discipline necessary to see your vision through, then no challenge or obstacle will stand in your way. Your success is not a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. And the choice is yours. Let's now dive even deeper into these core principles that lay the foundation for enduring success. These concepts are not just motivational phrases or catchy sayings, they represent the underlying truths that successful people know and live by. The first key idea that we must confront is the power of personal responsibility. In our world, there is an overwhelming temptation to blame external circumstances for our challenges, whether it's our background, the economy, or the people around us. It's easy to point fingers at what's wrong in the world and assume that if the world changed, so would our lives. But this mindset is not only misguided, it's disempowering. The truth is that we must stop looking outside for reasons why we can't succeed and start looking inward at how we can change ourselves to succeed. Jim Rohn's advice is clear: don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. This isn't just an invitation to self-improvement, it's a call to take full ownership of your life. Success begins when you stop waiting for life to be perfect and instead, you commit to improving who you are. Personal responsibility means acknowledging that you have the power to control your reactions, decisions, and actions. It's a reminder that external circumstances don't dictate your future, your responses to those circumstances do. If you look closely, you'll realize that successful people are not those who avoid challenges, they are those who face challenges head-on and learn from them. They see adversity not as a barrier but as an opportunity to grow. When you choose personal responsibility, you take control of your life's direction. You are no longer a victim of your circumstances. Instead, you become the architect of your own fate. Now, this doesn't mean that life becomes easy. It means you take full ownership of your journey. When things go wrong, you ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What could I have done differently? This approach doesn't just lead to personal growth, it accelerates it. Each challenge becomes a stepping stone, each failure a lesson that refines your character and resilience. Personal responsibility is about choosing to rise above your circumstances rather than letting them dictate your path. And it's in this moment that true transformation happens. The second cornerstone of success is discipline, an attribute that is often overlooked but is absolutely essential to sustained achievement. We all know the excitement that comes with motivation, the surge of energy that pushes us to set goals, make plans, and tackle new projects. But as anyone who has set a goal knows, motivation is fleeting. It comes in waves, and when it recedes, so does our commitment to the task at hand. What we often fail to realize is that success is not dependent on motivation, it's dependent on discipline. Jim Rohn made this clear with his famous quote, "We must all suffer one of two things, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret." And this is the reality that separates those who achieve their goals from those who fall short. The pain of discipline may not feel good in the moment, but it is a far more tolerable pain than the agony of regret. Discipline is the ability to stay the course even when motivation fades. It's the persistence to continue taking action when the initial excitement wears off. Discipline is what enables you to get up early when you'd rather sleep in, to put in the work when no one is watching, to stick to your plan, even when distractions arise. It's about doing the things that are hard because you understand that in the long run they will pay off. Discipline isn't about willpower alone, it's about creating systems that make success inevitable. It's about developing habits that align with your goals, even on days when you feel tired or uninspired. Success doesn't come from a single burst of motivation, it comes from consistent, focused action. Every day you wake up and choose to make the right decision, you are building the future you desire. It's not about waiting for motivation to strike, it's about creating a life where discipline becomes your default. Discipline allows you to prioritize long-term goals over short-term pleasures, and it builds a sense of purpose and direction that can weather the storms of life. Discipline is also the foundation for all other forms of success. It enables you to manage your time effectively, to develop new skills, and to keep pushing forward in the face of challenges. Without discipline, even the most brilliant ideas or ambitious goals remain unfulfilled. But with discipline, you can overcome the obstacles that will inevitably come your way. This principle, when practiced day after day, is the key to turning dreams into reality. Motivation may get you started, but discipline is what carries you across the finish line. It's the quiet, persistent effort that enables you to outlast the setbacks, the doubts, and the moments of weakness that all successful people face. The most powerful thing you can do in your pursuit of success is to build a routine, a habit, and a mindset that prioritizes discipline above all else. In the end, what separates those who succeed from those who don't is not talent, luck, or opportunity. It's the willingness to stay disciplined and responsible. The combination of personal responsibility and discipline is the most reliable path to success. When you take full ownership of your life and commit to doing the work day in and day out, no challenge is too great and no goal is too far out of reach. Success is not a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. And the choice is yours to make. As we continue to explore the principles that underpin lasting success, we now turn our focus to two additional core concepts: the influence of associations and the importance of lifelong learning. These ideas, though often overlooked, are crucial to understanding how our environment and mindset shape our ability to achieve meaningful outcomes. The power of associations cannot be overstated. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Think about that for a moment. Your environment, and specifically the people you surround yourself with, plays a more significant role in your life than many of us realize. We often underestimate the subtle influence others have on our behavior, attitudes, and even our beliefs. The truth is, the people around you are either lifting you up or dragging you down. Take a hard look at your circle of influence. Are the people you spend time with pushing you toward your goals, challenging you to be better, and supporting your growth? Or are they reinforcing mediocrity, complacency, and doubt? When you surround yourself with individuals who are driven, ambitious, and success-oriented, their mindset and habits will inevitably rub off on you. You will naturally adopt their standards, their work ethic, and their approach to life. But when your inner circle is filled with negativity, gossip, and excuses, those traits will begin to seep into your own mindset. The law of association is undeniable. It's not just about who you hang out with either. The quality of your associations extends to the books you read, the content you consume, and the mentors you seek. If you only consume information from sources that reinforce limiting beliefs or encourage mediocrity, you will inevitably find your growth stunted. On the other hand, if you immerse yourself in materials that challenge you to think critically, to strive for excellence, and to question your limitations, you will expand your potential in ways you never thought possible. This means that to achieve great things, you must be intentional about who you allow into your life. This doesn't mean cutting people out of your life who aren't perfect, but it does mean seeking out relationships and connections that support your ambitions and hold you to a higher standard. It's about surrounding yourself with those who inspire you, who have achieved what you aim to achieve, and who can offer guidance and accountability. Now, let's turn our attention to the idea of lifelong learning, another cornerstone of success that is often neglected once we leave formal education. Jim Rohn once stated, "Formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune." This statement speaks to the reality that the traditional education system is designed to provide basic skills that will allow you to survive in the workforce. But it is self-education, the pursuit of knowledge outside of the classroom, that truly unlocks the door to wealth, success, and fulfillment. Self-education is the key that separates the mediocre from the extraordinary. It's the commitment to continuously expanding your knowledge, honing your skills, and refining your understanding of the world. Lifelong learning doesn't stop when you graduate, nor does it end when you get a job or achieve a certain level of success. The world is changing at a rapid pace, and the most successful individuals are those who understand that learning is a never-ending process. Consider the people you admire most, whether they're entrepreneurs, leaders, or innovators. What do they have in common? One of the key characteristics is their commitment to self-improvement. They are constantly reading, listening to podcasts, attending seminars, and seeking out mentors. They know that the moment they stop learning is the moment they stop growing. Knowledge isn't static, and neither is success. You must actively pursue new information, acquire new skills, and expand your understanding of the world if you want to remain relevant and successful in an ever-evolving landscape. But this type of learning is not passive. It requires effort, discipline, and commitment. It means setting aside time to read, reflect, and practice. It's about asking questions and seeking out those who can help you grow. Lifelong learning is not simply about consuming information, it's about applying what you learn in real, tangible ways. It's about taking action and testing the ideas you encounter. It's about finding ways to implement the knowledge you gain and using it to propel you toward your goals. In practical terms, this means prioritizing reading books, articles, and any other form of content that will expand your knowledge. It means attending workshops, networking with mentors, and engaging with individuals who are experts in areas you want to improve. Learning is not something you do in isolation, it's something you actively seek and cultivate in your day-to-day life. But perhaps even more important than simply accumulating knowledge is the ability to apply it effectively. Success does not come from simply knowing a lot of things, it comes from knowing how to use what you know. When you make learning a priority, you develop not only a broader understanding of the world, but also the tools to make better decisions, solve problems more effectively, and create opportunities that others may overlook. When you commit to lifelong learning and surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow, you create a powerful combination that propels you forward on the path to success. The most successful people are those who never stop learning and who consciously shape their environment to support their. As we continue exploring the principles of success, we now turn our attention to the final core idea, the habit of lifelong learning. This principle holds the potential to unlock your true potential and transform your life in ways that many people fail to fully grasp. Jim Rohn's timeless wisdom in this area, formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune, is not merely an observation, but a call to action. It suggests that the pursuit of knowledge does not end when we complete our formal education or secure a job. True success lies in continuous self-improvement and the relentless pursuit of learning throughout our lives. The world is in a constant state of change. New technologies emerge, industries evolve, and societal trends shift. To stay relevant, to continue growing, and to thrive in such an environment, we must adopt the mindset of a lifelong learner. This doesn't just mean reading books or attending seminars, it means actively seeking out opportunities to expand your knowledge, learn new skills, and adapt to the ever-changing landscape of life. Lifelong learning is about being curious, questioning assumptions, and challenging yourself to see the world in new ways. But let's be clear, learning isn't about absorbing knowledge passively. It's not about attending seminars or reading a book and thinking that's enough. It's about taking what you've learned and applying it. Learning is about action. Each piece of information you gather should prompt you to think critically, reflect on your experiences, and apply the lessons to your life. Without the application of knowledge, the learning process is incomplete. One key aspect of lifelong learning is realizing that knowledge doesn't just come from books or classrooms. It comes from your experiences, from the people you meet, and from the challenges you face. In fact, some of the most profound lessons in life come from failure, not failure in the sense of giving up, but failure as a stepping stone for growth. When you approach your failures as learning opportunities, you start to develop the resilience and understanding necessary to succeed. In the same way, you can learn from those around you. The people you associate with, whether mentors or peers, can offer insights that may change your perspective. Surrounding yourself with individuals who have already achieved what you aspire to accomplish opens the door to accelerated learning. These mentors have walked the path you want to walk and can guide you, advise you, and help you avoid common pitfalls. However, learning should not be limited to seeking external advice. True growth happens when you take ownership of your learning process and become self-reflective. It means asking the right questions, being willing to challenge your own beliefs, and constantly evolving your thinking. The more you commit to learning, the more you empower yourself to make informed decisions and take bold actions. Equally important is the willingness to remain humble in the face of new knowledge. This humility allows you to approach every situation with an open mind and to remain adaptable. Success is not reserved for the smartest or the most gifted, it's reserved for those who are most willing to learn, adapt, and apply new knowledge in the pursuit of their goals. If you want to truly excel, you need to make learning a priority. Read, listen to podcasts, watch documentaries, attend workshops, whatever it takes to continue growing. But don't stop there. The most successful people in the world are not simply students of knowledge, they are practitioners of wisdom. They integrate what they've learned into their daily lives, testing their ideas in real-world scenarios, adjusting their strategies, and refining their skills through constant practice. Success doesn't happen in isolation or in a vacuum. It is the result of continuous growth, learning, and adaptation. When you make lifelong learning a habit, you set yourself on a path that leads to endless possibilities. You begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth, and you develop the resilience and creativity necessary to tackle the inevitable obstacles that will arise. Moreover, lifelong learning fosters a mindset that encourages innovation and problem solving. It enables you to approach problems with fresh eyes and to find solutions that others may overlook. It opens the door to new ideas, new perspectives, and new ways of thinking that can dramatically improve your life and your career. When you are committed to the habit of lifelong learning, you are also investing in your future. Knowledge compounds. The more you learn, the more you are able to synthesize new information and use it to your advantage. Your ability to learn and adapt becomes your greatest asset, allowing you to stay ahead of the curve in whatever field you pursue. And the beauty of this principle is that it is never too late to start. No matter where you are in life, there is always more to learn, always another level to reach, and always new heights to conquer. Ultimately, the habit of lifelong learning is the catalyst for all other success principles to flourish. It gives you the tools to take personal responsibility, to cultivate discipline, and to build powerful associations that drive you forward. As you continue to expand your knowledge and understanding, you will realize that success is not something you chase or seek, it is something that naturally emerges as a result of your growth and your willingness to learn. As we continue to explore the principles that lead to enduring success, let us now examine the importance of setting clear goals and developing a vision for your life. This is a concept that many people overlook, yet it is absolutely vital in creating the foundation for anything meaningful you wish to achieve. Jim Rohn was adamant about this idea when he said, "If you don't have a plan for your life, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan." This statement speaks volumes about the power of intentionality. Without a clear vision and well-defined goals, you are simply drifting through life, reacting to external circumstances rather than taking control of your own path. Having a vision for your life is not just about wishing or dreaming. It's about creating a mental picture of where you want to go and mapping out the specific steps to get there. Vision is the starting point for success. It's the mental framework that shapes every decision you make and every action you take. If your vision is clear, your actions will align with that vision, and you will begin to make progress toward your goals. Without a vision, you risk wandering aimlessly, unsure of where to go or what to do. Setting clear, actionable goals is the most powerful way to ensure that your vision becomes reality. Goals give you direction. They break down your larger vision into manageable, tangible steps that can be tracked and measured. When you set goals, you provide yourself with a roadmap for success. You create a structure that guides your actions and keeps you focused, even when life throws challenges your way. But setting goals is not just about the outcome, it's about creating the right habits and mindset along the way. As Jim Rohn points out, success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day. Achieving your goals requires commitment to those daily disciplines. When you wake up every day with a clear understanding of what you need to accomplish and you take consistent steps toward those goals, you're laying the groundwork for success. The process of goal setting also helps you measure progress. It's easy to get discouraged if you don't see immediate results, but having concrete goals allows you to track how far you've come. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a victory that brings you closer to your vision. This sense of progress keeps you motivated and reinforces the idea that your hard work is paying off. Goals also provide a sense of purpose. When you set a goal, you're creating something bigger than yourself, something worth working toward. This sense of purpose drives you, even when times are tough. It reminds you why you're putting in the work and gives you the energy to keep going. When you have a clear goal, you're not just working for the sake of it, you're working to achieve something meaningful, something that aligns with your deepest desires and values. But there's another important aspect to setting goals that many people miss: the need to set goals that challenge you. It's easy to set goals that are within your comfort zone, goals that don't stretch you too far or require you to grow. But if you want to experience true growth and success, you must set goals that push you beyond your limits. These are the goals that force you to evolve, to develop new skills, and to step into new levels of your potential. The discomfort that comes with challenging goals is where the magic happens. It's in this space of challenge that you discover what you're truly capable of. When you challenge yourself with big, audacious goals, you give yourself the opportunity to tap into your full potential. You may fail along the way, and that's okay. In fact, failure is often a sign that you're pushing yourself hard enough to grow. The key is not to avoid failure, but to use it as feedback. Every failure brings a lesson that helps you refine your approach, get better, and come closer to achieving your vision. Of course, setting goals and working toward them is not always easy. There will be times when things don't go as planned, when obstacles arise, and when you feel like giving up. But it is in these moments that your commitment to your goals truly matters. It's in these times that you must remind yourself of your vision, recommit to your goals, and keep moving forward. Success is not about never facing setbacks, it's about your ability to persevere through them and stay focused on your larger vision. One of the most critical elements of goal setting is developing the mindset that nothing can stand in your way. You must believe in the possibility of success, even in the face of challenges. Your mindset will either propel you toward your goals or hold you back. When you adopt a mindset of determination, resilience, and unwavering focus, you become unstoppable. This is why setting clear goals is so vital. It gives you a sense of direction, focus, and purpose. It allows you to break down your vision into actionable steps and provides a structure to guide you along the way. The process of setting goals also encourages you to step out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself to grow in ways you never thought possible. Ultimately, it is through setting goals and staying committed to them that you unlock your potential and begin to create the life you truly desire. The principles we've explored today provide a powerful blueprint for achieving success. Personal responsibility, discipline, associations, lifelong learning, and goal setting are not isolated concepts. They work together to create a comprehensive framework for personal and professional growth. By taking full ownership of your life and decisions, committing to consistent action through discipline, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and continuously expanding your knowledge, you unlock the ability to achieve your greatest potential. Success is not a matter of luck or chance. It is the result of conscious, deliberate effort, coupled with the unwavering belief that you can shape your future. Your vision, your goals, and your ability to adapt and learn will guide you through challenges, keeping you focused on your ultimate destination. Remember that success is a journey, not a destination. It requires persistence, resilience, and an ongoing commitment to growth. Every choice you make, every step you take, brings you closer to the life you desire. So take these principles to heart and begin applying them today, because the future you envision is entirely within your reach.